Mind is the master power that molds and makes, and man is mind, and evermore he takes the tool of thought, and, shaping what he wills, brings forth 1,000 joys, 1,000 ills. He thinks in secret, and it comes to pass. Environment is but his looking-glass. In this timeless work, James Allen reveals how our thoughts are the architects of our reality, meticulously crafting our experiences and outcomes. Join us as we delve into the enduring wisdom of As a Man Thinketh, a foundational text first published in 1903, which has inspired millions to unlock the secrets to shaping their destiny, mastering their mind, and creating the life they truly desire. Prepare to discover the profound truths that underscore the direct connection between your inner landscape and your outer world, offering a powerful blueprint for self-mastery and personal transformation that remains remarkably relevant even today, over a century after its initial publication. This journey will illuminate the profound impact of conscious thought. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he, such is the fullness of his being. As he continues to think, so is his character, and character is the complete sum of all his thoughts. A man's character is not a thing of chance, but the outcome of his habitual thoughts. Every act springs from the hidden roots of thought, and every plant of conduct, good or bad, brings forth its own fruit. Our outward lives are merely reflections of our inner world, the visible manifestation of our invisible thoughts. To understand character, one must delve into the realm of thought, for there lies the true essence of the individual, perpetually shaping who we are and what we become. Good thoughts bear good fruit, bad thoughts bad fruit. This fundamental law governs not only our actions but the very fabric of our being. Man is the master of thought, the molder of character, and the maker and shaper of condition, environment, and destiny. As a being of power, intelligence, and love, and the lord of his own thoughts, man holds the key to every situation, and contains within himself that transforming and regenerative agency by which he may make of himself what he wills. Every man is where he is by the law of his being. The thoughts which he has built into his character have brought him there, and in the arrangement of his life there is no element of chance, but a sequence of cause and effect. With this knowledge, a man can consciously choose his thoughts, and thereby consciously choose his circumstances. He can rise above, or sink below, as his thoughts dictate, truly becoming the architect of his own experience. The body is the servant of the mind. It obeys the operations of the mind, whether they be deliberately chosen or automatically expressed. At the bidding of unlawful thoughts the body sinks rapidly into disease and decay. At the command of glad and beautiful thoughts it becomes clothed with youthfulness and beauty. Disease and health, like circumstances, are rooted in thought. Thoughts of fear, doubt, and indecision will break up the body's entire system, and open the door to all kinds of maladies, while strong, pure, and happy thoughts build up the body in grace and vigor. The mind is the fount of life or death, and as a man thinks, so he lives and so he dies. The pure mind builds up a pure and healthy body, the vicious mind, a corrupt and diseased body. It is in the clean heart that health and youth reside. Until thought is linked with purpose there is no intelligent accomplishment. With the majority of people, the bark of thought is allowed to drift aimlessly upon the ocean of life. Aimlessness is a vice, and such drifting must ever end in failure, shipwreck, and loss. To begin with a definite purpose is to begin at the right end. A man should conceive of a legitimate purpose in his heart, and endeavor to attain it, and make this purpose the centralizing point of his thoughts. He should make this purpose his supreme duty, and should devote himself to its attainment, not allowing his thoughts to stray into bypaths, but to remain fixed upon the accomplishment of his aim. This is the royal road to self-control and true concentration, leading invariably to mental strength and efficiency, and the fulfillment of one's deepest desires. All that a man achieves and all that he fails to achieve is the direct result of his own thoughts. In a justly ordered universe, where the loss of equipoise would mean total destruction, individual responsibility must be absolute. Man's weakness and strength, purity and impurity, are his own, and not another man's. They are brought into being by himself, and not by another, and they can only be altered by himself, never by another. His condition is his own, and the suffering and happiness that arises from it is also his own. As a man thinks, so he is, as he continues to think, so he remains. The outer conditions of a man's life will always be found to be in harmony with his inner state. This profound truth empowers us to understand that we are the sole architects of our destiny and experience. The dreamers are the saviors of the world. As the visible world is sustained by the invisible, so humanity, through all its trials and errors, is nourished by the beautiful visions of its solitary thinkers. Humanity cannot forget its dreamers, for it knows them for its saviors. How great are the ideals of pure thinkers! Through them all high things are built. Humanity cannot progress without them. The man who nourishes a beautiful vision, a lofty ideal in his heart, will one day realize it. He will make his vision real. Columbus cherished a vision of another world, and he discovered it. Copernicus fostered the vision of a multiplicity of worlds and a wider universe, and he revealed it. Cherish your vision, cherish your ideal, cherish the music that stirs in your heart, the beauty that forms in your mind, the grace that clothes your purest thoughts. Calmness of mind is one of the beautiful jewels of wisdom. It is the result of long and patient effort in self-control. Its presence is an indication of ripe experience, and of a more than ordinary knowledge of the laws and operations of thought. A calm man, having learned how to govern himself, knows how to adapt himself to others, and they, in turn, reverence his spiritual strength, and feel that they can learn of him and rely upon him. The stronger a man becomes, the more tranquil he becomes. The man of wisdom, the master of his own mind, meets life's challenges with unwavering poise. He has discovered the inner sanctuary of peace, where storms of passion cannot penetrate. To be calm amidst the tumult, to remain unruffled by external pressures, is the supreme mark of a soul that has found its center and its truth. Let a man cease from his self-seeking thoughts, and all his troubles will cease. Let him begin to build up a strong and noble character, and he will enter into a new world of peace and power. The path of truth is open to every earnest seeker, but it demands sincere self-examination and consistent effort. It is a path that leads to self-mastery, to a deeper understanding of life's fundamental laws, and ultimately, to an enlightened existence. By steadfastly holding to pure and purposeful thoughts, one gradually purifies the heart, clarifies the mind, and draws closer to the inherent wisdom that resides within us all, illuminating the way forward. The understanding that suffering is a result of impure thought and happiness is a result of pure thought, is a transformative revelation that guides us toward true freedom and lasting fulfillment. Thus, James Allen's As a Man Thinketh stands as a beacon of timeless wisdom, urging us to recognize the immense power of our thoughts. It teaches us that our inner world dictates our outer reality, and that by cultivating positive, purposeful, and pure thoughts, we can reshape our character, circumstances, and destiny. This exploration of key passages invites you to reflect deeply on your own thought patterns, recognizing that every thought you entertain is a seed that will bear fruit in your life. Embrace these profound truths, and begin your journey towards a more empowered and fulfilling existence, knowing that the power to transform your world resides entirely within your own mind. May these words inspire you to consciously shape your mind and, in doing so, transform your world, one thought at a time, creating a life of purpose, peace, and unwavering strength.